the miracle of technology. And, you know, movement is movement, and humans are humans, and technology is technology. And I hope the two will remain relatively separate. Nice, and up and down, welcome, welcome. So you go up right to the end of the movement on the footstool, up and down. There we go, eucalyptus vaporizer. So right all the way up, strength work. Smoothly lower for nice coordination. Pressing down, stretching. And there's so you're aware of those three stages. And at the same time, you've got nice posture, like your arms are hanging out the side of your elbows. And the 15 plus 1 in the feet. So we can think of the 15 pads, middles and balls of toes, and just squeeze the front of the foot together, like narrow the front of the foot, and you're just gently working like budgery claws around the perch. So from memory, the word for budgerigar in German is Wellensittich, which means like wave parrot. I like that. I like that term. I don't know how we get the name budgerigar. It's probably from the Aboriginal. Would that be right? Stand on one leg, heel off the ground. And okay, so just take your toe, just let them lift. So now you're just on the balls of the toes. All right, and just get a feel for what that's like. All right, so toes on the ground, you got your 15 plus 1 working. Get your heel really high for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching over, heel off the ground. Does that work all right for everybody? And welcome, Peter. Yeah, that's a good place down there. And so you can lift your toes. Now the weight's all on the ball of the foot. Yeah, yeah. And then just curl your toes in, and you got your 15 plus 1 narrowing at the front of the foot. Heel goes on, up, 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 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go nicely into a little curtsy squat. I've got a stick handy. Once you've got that going, feel free to take it all the way down. And if you feel really fit and strong, you just take this is my inversion of the monkey priest in the Lion King movie. That guy's a pretty nimble guy. So you can facilitate the move and just get the arms flapping. You find it might just feel a little bit easier. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, we got some really good monkey priest in Lion King here. That's good. We're just switching over. Okay. So this can be, you just call it a split squat because we're going directly up and down. If we're going forward and back, it'd be a lunge. Yeah, wow. So if we just, okay. And just another 3. So these movements are very available. So monkey. So you just send your bottom back and dangle your arms. And just make sure if you're looking up, secondary breastbone's lifted, your back's got a really nice walking shape. Now I think if we can do something nice to strengthen up the ankles and hips and align the legs for sore knees, this would be something to do today. So just think about, make a banana foot, so that you got the 15 plus 1 and the front of the foot's narrowing. And it just lifts the arch a little bit. And then, supposing you did this, say 3 minutes a day, and you're just keeping the secondary breastbone lifted. Yeah, good. So it's not like that, it's like that. And Yeah, monkey is a good term, right? I'm just going to pause here and just enjoy my monkey position. Just remember the knees are pointing out over the fourth or fifth toe. And if you're able to keep the knees wide, and you can just, yeah, you got banana feet, you got your feet curling into the ground. That will help to help this movement. That's right, knees wide. All right, so who is the best looking monkey in the room at the moment? Let's just come up and the knees might be soft, and there we go. So this is just Pilates wide stance. Do you like Pilates wide stance? Okay, so we'll just take ourselves into a Sir Galahad position. Got the ball there. Keep that ball handy. Up, down, up, down. So, okay, so first, just the body squared off. Not much movement in the ribs. So can you just let those ribs start moving? So the ribs and the armpit goes up. 4. Up, up, up. Yeah, that's right. So you got your shoulder girdle moving. Yeah, so, because you want a really functional shoulder, you want to get all the ribs moving as well. So first off, the body gets squared off, up, down, up, down. Now. Yeah, and then just up, so the ribs are lifting and the shoulders lifting. And you'll notice the angle on the shoulder girdle. Up. So you're stretching the cylinder of the body. So the stretching the side of your cylinder. Whew. Okay, let's come put that down. I'm going to sit it onto the wall. Monkey, put your bottom on the wall. This is just a little strength work for the quads because that's always good for sore knees. Lift your toes. You still got your balls of toes on the ground. All right, get your whole foot off, well, the front of your foot off, your balls of toes as well. And now just let the heels lift like you're wearing high-heeled shoes. That's quite difficult for me anyway. How are you doing there? We're going to come off, we're going to go into a tall kneeling, stretch band. I'm just going to have a ball handy as well, so that's just, here we go. But first off, it's just like flying. As the hands go up, let the shoulder blades go down and wide. So the lower shoulder blade down and flaring out under the armpits. Put the band on the mat. Put your knees on it. And walk your knees over a little. You can make it quite easy there. It's not too much there. And now we've got a little weight on that shoulder lifting. Feel like you're really doing something this time. Put the ball in the hand and find out that that's actually just floating up like a helium balloon. And it's a different quality, isn't it? I'm changing over. Well, knees over the other side. Punch to the ceiling. And let the ribs in the armpit lift. Oh, yeah. Excellent. All right, so what's it like? Just do that with the ball. Just goes, this just goes up, just like All right, so just keep it nice and smooth. I'm finding I just feel a little bit tired at the back of the armpit there. Because it's not a movement we're generally doing, so it's useful to do. I'm going to go into triceps towel stretcher. I've got the band doubled over. If you like, you just have one if you like. I got it doubled over here. Let's just take the hand, both hands up and go side to side. Let's have the body in there too. You know, the rib stretching, head over, rib stretching. Hands to the up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Like toweling your back, and then think about toweling the wall behind it. Head over. So we're getting a nice neck stretch and rib stretch as well. And that's contributing to shoulder stability. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to switch over to the other side. Let's take the hands up. I don't like it this side. I don't know about you. It's not very nice when we press back. But it's getting freer than it used to be. Is this helping you guys over time? Hand it. Let's go side, side. Anyone that can do this is going to be bomb-proof shoulders very soon. All right, 5, 4. Press the band back. 3, 2, 1. All right, down. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to count up to 6. All right, call that 5. Press the band back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the quad stretch, my favorite go-to quad stretch at the moment is just side lying. In the sideline clam position, grab an ankle. How's this feel for knees? Is this okay for the kneecaps and things? So we can make a nice circle. So we take the leg back and down, hopefully the thigh bone's behind the body. If you're really tight, well, just get a good stretch there. Back and down and up and around. So really value that down and back and up and around. This is how you really begin to know where the balance is in the quad muscles. Is it tight in the front or over the side a little bit? Or is it tight in the top of the quad muscle or more down to the knee? We can change the direction back and down. And you might find you find your glute muscles working as you to help that thigh bone go behind you. You might be looking for that too. Okay, so just listen to the stretch and make it happen. Oh, okay, well, just one more time, and then we go up and over to the other side. Feel free just to move your mats around if you'd like to see what I'm doing a little better. This is my, well, at the moment, it's my favorite quad stretch, and it seems to be working. It's good to, as I say, change it up, because you make a change and your mind switches on again, and you learn something new, and the benefit of a slightly changed exercise is good. Okay, back and down. Oh yeah, great stretch. Up and around. I'm finding for this one, I'm going back and down. I'm staying there because it's really, that's my tight spot. So this is a tight spot, just front and side of hip for me. Maybe I need to massage that. Come on up. I'm just going to all fours, knees a little wider. And I just want to walk my hands a little bit like the paws of a tiger. Just peel the hand up. And when you're sitting down, you've got this knee stretch. You explore the limits of comfortable for your knees. At the same time, if you're walking your hands forward, there comes a point where your tummy's working. So you're valuing your, explore the range in movement in your knees. You get your hands well forward, well, that's a tummy working sign. I like to do this sort of all fours work because it's very time efficient. You can do a lot of things here. And let's just take a leg out the side. Now, I've got a bare foot today, so it doesn't slide as easily as a sock. So if you got a sock, you can just slide it away. But for me, I might be just crab walking that foot. There we go, got the nice stretch in the side of the thigh. Well, when we've got the leg out there, just look to the left and let your chest look as well. Oh, that's a good stretch. And look to the right and your shoulder, one shoulder dips, make the breastbone look as well. And then you can think about, just take your chest and move it around in a circle. And then circle the other way, you can see just. Excellent. See, time efficient. There's so much we can cover with strong tummy, strong wrists, strong shoulders, and inside leg flexibility there. We just bring that leg and go the other side. So lots of wonderful things all happening at once. Legs out the side. We could slide it in and out a couple of times or crab walk your foot. All right. And just out we go. And we're just rocking forward and back. Now just try look to the right and your breastbone looks as well. One shoulder dips. Look to the left and the breastbone looks as well. You'll be noticing a stretch on both legs, but they're slightly different. All right, take your chest and send it around in a circle. Oh boy. Now, hopefully this is quite a nice way to find those icky spots on the inside leg. Yes. This is how we're going to give you new bodies for old and make you feel like 6-year-old kids heading out to a party, rough and tumble time. Just circle your chest the other way. Hopefully the knees are finding that's okay. Right, from here, we go into on our backs for the plus 100. I'm going to count 50. Now, I'm just starting for, that's the default. I'm going to count 50, starting very shortly. And for each time I've got to the 15, all right, 15, I'll restart and do a different position. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2. Nearly got the 15, and change. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And change. Feet to the ceiling, heels touching, point the toes away. Hey, you've got to stretch in front of your ankles. All right, so let's just push the heels away now. Let's make it 60. Now from here, I'm going to go into hand reaches up and grabs the foot like a crocodile leaping out of the pond and grabbing a piece of meat on a string. Grab. Grab, same foot. Grab. Grab. Can you reach? If you're not very flexible, the crocodile doesn't get a meal today. All right, grab. Now your tummy's really working here. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6. The roll up. I'm just going to cue a standard roll up. You've got your arms long behind. I've got my back lifting and I've got just allowing a lovely stretchy breath into the tummy. And relax the throat on the in-breath. Okay, so then we just let the mid-back just sink down a bit, ready for a roll-up. Breathe in, breathing out, arms up, head up, and just roll up. And roll back down. So just give me some roll-ups and roll-downs. We'll just check what's working for you today. All right, so nice. So roll-ups are just interesting enough. We're doing well, but is there a nicer way to do a roll-up? So single-legged assist, head up, point the toes, press the ankle forward, and just find a nice roll up from there, and just alternate. Make it really smooth. When the head touches, well, head up, point the toes, press the ankle forward. That's a really kind of juicy, yummy movement. I'm just gonna watch how we're doing here. Single leg assist, nice. Okay. Right, so it's really sort of, this is like, what happens if we feel we're just a little bit difficult for getting a night? We can actually sort of do a little rocking action. So I'm rocking with the hands behind the knee. I'm coming up just for a nice little hands in front when I'm there. How are we doing with that? Good, good. This is a, oops, I was going to say old man's version. Whoops. Sorry. Try the other side. So yeah, there we go. So that's just a nice position there. You pull the knee and you feel your shoulders in. Hands behind and down we go. No, just show me a little more. I just want to see how we're looking. Yes. Yes, good. You felt your tummy working? You weren't thinking about your tummy, but it was working, right? Okay, well, come on up. Now, I'm just facing you guys, and we can have shoulders up by the ears, like just let them down again. And so it's the whole, like the elbows and everything comes up to do that. And we shorten our upper trapezius, and it's really quite firm. So we just ask, yeah, go down. And now it's a little softer. So yeah, so, and if you let it go down and wide, see, just down and wide, that's up, that's down. Basically, just put a hand on your upper arm bone. Just try that. Big movement, isn't it? So when we're up here, it's pretty tight, then you feel a little ache coming out of from all the knots. And you just send it to go down. Good. And then you feel. So it's up, it's like, what's the name for your dog? Down Fido. Yeah, good dog. And just, it's relaxing. And so we just come on out, we'll try the other side. So that's just getting awareness of that shoulder hike movement, which is a basic movement pattern, but we can have a habit, say you're working at computer master. This is what I do, shoulder hike. No wonder I get headache and neck ache and just, okay. So just up we go. And then come on, down you go. It's like patting a dog and saying, yeah, down boy, down boy. We can just feel that's hopefully a little bit softer. I got lots of tight bands in that muscle, man. It's just overworked and underpaid, I guess. Really tense and uptight. Oh, down. Just feel it relaxing. So while we're working, you can think about this upper arm bone. Take that whole upper arm bone and just take it a little bit down and wide. You put your hand on that upper arm bone. See what I mean? So that you can think about how that's working that shoulder. This shrug action. You can do this in the gym with some heavy weights. You just, you can really get quite mobile. Could you do that? Imagine you got weights in your hand. Do the locomotion with me. Okay. And then finally, you might say, well, you hook your fingers in and, just give those tight bands in the muscle a bit of a stretch. We could do more of that later. So onto our backs. 3 times windscreen wiper, left and right. And it's quite nice just to let the shoulders be flat into the mat. Now, if the shoulder blades creep up towards the back of the neck, that's all right, and then you can check that it's not getting tight in that trapezius muscle, even though shoulders might be creeping up to that. And then just switch sides. Did I say 3? Well, let's make it 5. Switch sides. Now, if the shoulders want to creep up to your neck, that's kind of all right now, because that trap muscle is quite soft if you felt for it. And hand behind the head. Let's see, let's have a bicycle action, like bull clawing paddock. If we just take, let's make the number 4 here. Now the shoulders, the upper arm bone goes a little bit down and wide, so it's relaxing between the neck and shoulders, the upper traps relax. So the elbow, the upper arm bone just go a little bit down and wide, just a little bit away from your neck and shoulders. All right, this is our bicycle action. Yes, good. Now, life in the ocean wave. So we've got a leg in the ceiling. So what I want to see is 3 little bumps. And it's like a tugboat bouncing up and down on the waves. Looks like I got my hand in the action too. 1, 2, 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3 to the right. You can really feel lots of different movements for your tummy here. And a life in the open wave, 3, good. You can take it a little higher, it's a little bit less work, or is it? Okay, so a life on the ocean wave, a life on the ocean wave, and somewhere of that is about 3 moves, change direction for that. And it's a 4/4 time. Do, change direction, do, change direction. There you got your 4/4 time. All right, so we've got the bicycle action and we've got the tugboat bouncing on the waves. So we'll use those a little more. So we'll come up to just hands behind the knees, boost forward, try rolling like a ball. Just brace the grip in front of your shins and you're looking at your belly. Keep looking at your belly. And if you can do, say, 4 of those, great. And if not, well, maybe just give it a try. Or not, that's fine. All right. And so come up to seated. Now for the spine stretch forward, I would like you to, first off, you just try that. You see, that's your upper arm bone. Well, you can wind it up into a short and tight trapezius. So you can wind it up. So we're just at 1, 2, 3, down, and nice and wide. That's where we want to be. So you look up under your bushy eyebrows, look up under your eyebrows, you're looking up, chest lifting, looking down between your legs, chin on the chest. Well, each vertebra does the same, it rolls forward. Each vertebra rolls back, and the neck rolls up, and the head rolls up, and look up and look down, and away you go. And the final movement on the coming up again, the rolling up, is your eyeballs rolling up to look at the ceiling. So it's as though your eyeballs are acting like the last joint of the spine, looking up, eyeballs look down, head looks down, neck vertebrae, rib vertebrae. Rib vertebrae rolling up, neck vertebrae, head and eyeballs. Spine stretch forward. Now, there's not many movement classes you go to at the gym where you get eyeball exercise. I'm not sure how much good it's going to do your eyeballs. I think it will do some good. We'll just come into driver looks behind and we'll do another seated. So, okay, so by now you're thinking about getting your knees all the way over. Did your belly button go around as well? And your shoulders. Feet go over. Knees all the way over, a bit more. And we switch the legs over. Maybe your chest could twist a bit more. Shoulders, knees, everything goes over. So just name a body part and ask it to twist you around a bit more. Just in your head there. So this is just teaching us, if we want to look behind us, it's not all in the neck. It could be lots of body parts. It could be the eyeballs. It could be the frown on your forehead pulling you around. Okay, so back to, we're going to alternate just Pilates abdominal work. Here we go. feet to the mat, and it'll alternate now into a straight back shoulder bridge. See my hands, thumbs down. Put the hands on the hips. Your back is now a trapdoor in the floor. Just push your hips up. Bull pouring action, like bicycle action with the leg. Now the knees are a little bit bent all the time. Keep push your hips a little higher. You can breathe into your belly and relax your neck. We'll go on about 6, we'll go the other side. Now, what was the other movement with the legs? It was like 3 little bumps. It's like McDonald's arches, except there's 3 of them. Going to go back to that first leg. You're nice and wide across from the neck to the shoulders. Because you know you are, because your upper arm bone's going wide as well. Back to the first leg. So you can see your leg, you can see, all right, so just 1 little bump, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See if you can relax between your neck and your shoulders. The thing about a new movement pattern is immediately the neck, you're concentrating on trying to make it happen, and your neck will tense up. So you're just trying to keep your shoulders down and wide. To make the shoulders down and wide, send the elbows down and wide. Okay, other side. Yes, so just bounce around like a boat on the ocean waves. It's deliberately quite disturbing of the side-to-side stability. How are you finding that? Guys are doing really good here. So it's really making up lots of anti-twist muscles and back and buttock muscles. Oh yeah. Okay, come on down. So we'll just go on to our sides. I'm going to take us through some clams and open clam progressions. You ready for a really fun time here? Well, just clams, that's easy, isn't it? You can see everyone can see me okay? Yeah, that's good. All right, so just stand it up and smoothly down and up. Last one for that. All right, so we're down. Now lift your ankles. So you got your ankles. Leave the ankles up in the air. Just open the clam again. Float the leg up. Okay, 4 is a good number. Yes, excellent, excellent. Down we go, take a short break. So here's the sequence, the ankles up, the top knee up. Now take that lower knee and bring it up to join it. And take the top knee up and down 4 times. Now the lower knee just down and up. This is where you're really finding stability out of your core and try not to wobble. All right, so we're just in the pause spot there. Lower knee down, top knee down, ankles down. Let's go up and over, try the other side. I quite like this because I've got hands behind the head. Just a simple clam action. Top hip is staying forward there. So my aim is to have lots of fun on the way and do some really nice maintenance. So you've got lots of confidence to face the world. All right, what comes next? Ankles up, and then the top knee up and down. And for those that love a challenge, we're already there. We'll take a little break, everything's down. All right, so ankles up, top knee up, lower knee up, and then the top knee's just working there. That's it. We're really working on a small base of support, like it's an elbow, a shoulder, and a side hip. Well done. Woo. And knees together. A lower leg down, top knee, leg down. Let's just come on down. Prop on an elbow, Roman feast. Now the trick to making this work, which will also help to, by engaging muscles under the shoulder, we relaxing the muscles on the opposite side. So press the back of the elbow down and you just rise a little higher. And this will tend to soften. You can just feel it's more like soft muscles. They're just by pushing the back of the elbow into the mat, and you just feel a little. So this is also doing that point of shoulder away from the side of the neck movement, and just feel with that. So with the elbow pressing into the mat, let the hips lift and point at the ceiling. Push into the back of the elbow, and down we go. Up. And we just take that arm up and down, push into the back of the elbow, push into the back of the elbow 3 times. Down we come. Right, so just a little bit more now. Push into the back of the elbow. And we just do that 3 movement. 1, 2, 3, 1. You're pushing to the back of the elbow. All right, that's the second last one, and this is the last one. Did you feel it's really working around those shoulder stability muscles around the lower shoulder blade here? Roman feast, prop on an elbow. Prop on an elbow, just feel that. And we've got that, it's like the shoulder height. I can feel how that shoulder girdle can move out and away from the neck. It's a really nice way to get the feel of that, because it's doing the work of lifting your chest. Feel like it's really doing something, doesn't it? So usually if you move your arm and your shoulder, your chest is steady and holding things together. But right now it's the elbow that's steady and holding everything together. It's the body that's moving. All right, so the back of the elbows pressing into the mat. Hips and arm up together. Point, press to the back of the elbow. And down. Up we go. You'll be amazed how soon you really get to trust that stability muscles around your shoulder blade with that. Oh, so next time we come up, just stay there, and we're doing this 3 times. Press to the back of the elbow, press to the back of the elbow, press to the back of the elbow. Can you stay there? And you make a 1, 2, 3. That's the tugboat bouncing on the waves. Press to the back of the elbow. Oh, press to the back of the elbow. Nearly there. Second to last one. Double leg stretch. Just hug the shins in. Surround your back. So I think we're a lot of us are a little bit stiff in our backs. This is also a nice little stretch around the front of the knee. So you hug your, try and get your tailbone to come up towards your heels there. Yeah. And this is my moment to check if I had a shave today. So I put my knees around my chin. Oh yeah, must have had a shave today. Okay. All right, so we can have lots of fun in all sorts of ways. So hands behind the knees, just roll up the saw. So we have this second rib rest, and you just let that lift and arms up, point the fingers back, spread them wide, point them back, look up. And then just take your fingers together. Let's just, can you do your twist like that? So much shoulder, just let the shoulders drop down and wide. Okay, so you can take them up, hug your neck, and take them down. And which one do you like? It's like shake your chest out here. All right, so that's a little bit, let's take a little break, because that is really, it's mobilizing and working that upper trap. And I feel I need a little break for that. Okay, so let's get our stretch. Press into the end range of movement. This is sort of Marilyn Monroe movement here. Wind flowing through your hair. And down we go. Saw your pinky toe off 5 times. Up, rising up, chest, second rib lifting. Look to the side of hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Oh, big stretch. 5 times, and just come up, big stretch. And just try the other side. Yeah, we've got that nailed. That's looking really nice. So we'll come into, not sure how this will go. Let's find out. What's it going to be like to try the neck pull? It's like a roll up. We've got our hands behind the head. Just start with the elbows down and wide. Send the elbows wide to encourage that little widening of the shoulders away from the neck. Send the elbows down and wide. And you can take a breath into your belly and lower ribs. Most of the breath may go into the lower ribs, or just breathe in. Relax the throat. Breathe out. And let the shoulders, let the hips and legs melt. Now, with the legs soft, everything's soft in the chest, in the front of the body. The cheeks are relaxed, so you breathe into the belly. Neck's relaxed. Breathe out. If you scan the front of your body, you can just let it relax. Especially easy to do at the peak of the in-breath. Relax the throat and relax all the front of the body and the face. So for the neck pull, here we go. Elbows up, head up. Just keep on coming up and put your head between your knees. And then elbows straight. How did we do? Yeah, hinge back. And eventually you come to the point where that's right, you're just rolling down. So I'm going to just talk through another one. And so elbows up, head up, and curling up, and put your head between your knees. Metaphorically. So elbows back, straighten the back. That's like a half arrowhead. And then hinge back and roll down. I'm going to just take a moment just to see how we're doing. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, elbows down and wide, and then head, elbows forward, head up, roll up, and head between the knees. Or take a break, that's fine by me. Good. So we just, how much of the actual repertoire would we like? Shall we just try the, yeah, I'm going to just take us into the single straight leg action. And just check how we're at there. So we've got a pulsatile hamstring stretch. Pull, 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 pull. Now, if you were getting good at that, crocodile. All right, so one hand on the ankle. Can you reach up and crocodile snap your toes? And it's two hands on an ankle, and then just one up and touch your toes. Reach. So the crocodile reach, just you getting your shoulder extension, right? That's your shoulder girdle, reaching your hand up, and your tummy's working. Before you know it, you'll be grabbing that toe and putting it in your mouth, as kids and babies do. Very good. You can feel almost already from the neck pull and the crocodile grab of your toes that there's quite a bit more stretching and flexibility in the back of the body. That's very good. Okay. Come on to the front. Just pop on the elbows for a bit. Checking us there where we're at there. Ooh. This is a chance to stretch out the tummy and just be aware of any tight bands in the tummy. So I'm just checking in. Does anyone have any tight spots they can feel in their tummy, left or right? No. No. That's good. I have a few tight bands in my tummy. I suspect it's one of the reasons why I'm doing Pilates instructor. Because I've learned to get those massaged and loosened up, and that's part of things. So baby style swimming is slide one hand forward, then the other one. Fingers all the way forward, fingers lift, slide the palms back. And then just take one. We can do our 3 movements. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, second last one. Other side. Just the hands. Here's your life on the ocean wave. It's like a tugboat bouncing on the waves. Okay, let's just do this double leg kick. Now, this one, we have our hands behind our back like this. So you can just grab hold of 3 fingers. Elbows down. This really puts a little twist in your neck. Can it take it? And the face is on one side. So we take the hands up and back, count up, up, up. Put your face down on the other side. Hands on the small of the back, elbows down. Now the knees come up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now the head and hands up, up. Your shoulder blades kissing together. And head down, elbows down. 3 kicks, knees bend. 2, 3. And again, head up, hands up. 1, 2, 3. And now just bring your hands forward. I got my hands under my face. The glute, leg lift with a glute activating, just lift the leg. I let my knee bend slightly. We've got this super flexy quads now, so you'll be able to lift that leg up behind the line of the body, right? So up we go. Have you got both side hip bones just in the mat? Feel the glute muscle working. Is it getting tired? And that's what it does. It gets the thigh bone behind the body. The glute muscle does that. Glute muscle fires up when you're walking up steep stairs or when you're doing squats. And it also fires up when the thigh bones goes behind the line of the body. We're on the other side now if you haven't do it. So hammies are not very good at, they're not in a good sound position of mechanical advantage to pull your thigh bone behind your body. So the glute really fires up for that. And let's just prop on the elbows. Let the tummy hang down. Have you ever seen some of these movie stars doing one-armed push-ups? No, we're not going to do one-armed push-ups. But we can do something that feels a little bit similar. Just take a knee out the side. And just let your tummy button lift around your back. And just come up around your back. And then slowly lower all the way back down. When you're down, take your eyeballs and look up. And then look down. Tummy buttons pulling in. Up, 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 round your back. All the way up. And then slowly lower all the way down. And look up with your eyeballs. Right, show me one or 2 more. It's quite a beautiful strength for the tummy and mobilization for the hip and the spine. So do you like the inside leg aspect there? Little strength and stretch for the lower tummy and the inside leg. Yeah, so we could just take that leg in and just take the knee up on the opposite side. So just for a moment, just propped on the elbows, let the tummy sink down. This is my chance to really get in touch with all those tight spots in my tummy muscles, of which there are plenty. All right, so we know what to do. You just pull your tummy up. Up we come, round your back. No, your hips are going back. Round your back, and then slowly lower again. Down, 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 down. Look up with your eyeballs. Yes, you're looking up at the top, just to the ceiling even. Look down, pull the tummy in, up you go, round your back. Okay, so I'm just going to do about 3 more of those. And I'll keep an eye on you, and you can glance my way if you need to. Oh, pushing up and rounding the back. Oh, that smooth lowering, giving into gravity, looking up at the ceiling. So good. Stretch band windscreen wiper. I'm going to have my left foot first this time. If you like, you can put two hands on the band for a stretch of the leg to the ceiling and for a stretch left and right. Happily working away. Sticking around. I hope it's not too cold. I've got the air conditioner working. I think it's probably quite nice actually at the moment, but let me know.
Not cold, sweat on my forehead.
Okay. So Alan says, not a cold sweat on my forehead, so it's quite cool here, but I think it's quite warm outside at the moment, so hopefully you're enjoying it. We're just switching sides. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, where are we here? I'm just having a play with two hands on the band, just pulling that foot so the toe's about to touch the wall behind me. And I can pull from three positions, left, right, and pointing towards the ceiling. I'll just carry on a bit. I'm just interested to see how we're doing. Nice. Yeah. Nice. So we're thinking about if the leg's wide, well, the opposite hip stays down. And that's training twist stability in the base of the spine. Yeah, we're having a real good go with two-handed pulls on this leg here. So before you know it, you'll kick your leg up in the air and you'll hit yourself in the cheek with your kneecap. Okay, let's just hit the pause button there. Let's just come up, grab the two balls on the wall. Do we have a spot that needs a bit more massage than any other at the moment? We've been mobilizing our shoulder joints or shoulder girdle. So you go for whatever part you like. I'm just going to talk about this upper trapezius muscle. So we've got three trigger points off the manual. It's like number one, hook your fingers over between the neck and the shoulder. And number two, put the pinky finger on the bony point there. Hook your fingers in. And number six, okay, third finger. Let's reach over. And so these same spots, you can just put the ball in there. I'll do it. Yeah, okay. One, get the head down. Hang the arm. Chin close to the collarbone. Two, a little bit further over. From two, if we just bend a knee, we go all the way down and got the spot just on the inside of that top corner of the shoulder blade. That's 0.4. In fact, that 0.6 just over behind that bony acromion, it's called acromion. If you dangle your arm and look to your elbow and put your Chin close to your collarbone. Oh yeah, that's magic. For the number 6. I think most people, yeah. So Nick, you just hit the spot there, like, congratulations. This is, now we're doing a really good sort of a yoga elephant move here with the, right, just like this. I got to show you guys, this is really advanced movement. This is, I got to just really give the, oh yeah, actually, this is, my clients teach me everything I know. I'm really getting in. I've got the number 4 trigger point on the top inside the shoulder blade. I can roll down to the number 6. Sorry, that's the number 5 spots. So number 5 spots are just on the inside of the lower, oh boy, lower shoulder blade, and a little bit over on the shoulder blade itself. Oh yeah. Okay, it's like, kids, don't try this at home. All right, so. So I just got to give a little bow for the trapezius massage master here. That was really good. So everyone else, like mid and upper back, you can really get into, so I know just around here is interesting, so we could. So if we go into monkey and we've got the knees wide and a little bit more weight on the front of the feet, and then we've, just by having knees wide and a little more weight on the front of the feet, we've got more mobility to just move around and just enjoy. And you know, if you let the shoulder girdle move a bit, well, if you send a shoulder up, well, you're putting a bit more stretch between the ribs, you get the muscles between the ribs. Muscles between ribs are called intercostal muscles. Ooh, the in between, and everything else is, that's just fantastic. Just by lifting the shoulder, I'm getting, yeah, that's like, yeah, lift the, oh yeah, that's so magic. So, yeah, I think we've pretty much hit the spots there. So I'm just thanking the good Lord for a beautiful day today. It got a bit hot earlier on. I think it's like getting a really nice evening. And you know, they have this line, it's kind of weird line, and God goes out walking in the cool of the garden. Well, I don't know how he does that, but we can go out and walk in the cool of the garden now, right? Let's enjoy that. Yeah, but we're all good. We're just all finishing there. Yeah, thanks, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.